Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So I knew I wanted to film a first impressions video today, but I had multiple new products in the same category, so I thought it'd be fun to do a combo of videos. So a first impressions meets an Instagram picks my makeup. So I had put up a bunch of Instagram polls on my stories for you guys to vote on, and it's been over 24 hours, so I'm excited to see which products won. The outcomes of these videos are always so fun and they always go in a different direction than I expect. I love how the fate of the look is in your guys' hands, so before we get into it, I'd love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. I'm going straight into foundation today. I think from here on out, I'm going to forego trying a new primer and a new foundation in the same video. I feel like there's just too much risk involved. Unless if a brand comes out with a specific primer for the new foundation in the same line, I'll try it then, but there's just too many mysteries during the whole adventure of a new makeup video. So that's why today I'm just going to be applying the foundation right over my everyday skincare. So the foundations I put up in the poll were the K. Weiss foundation. I don't know the specific name, it just says K. Weiss on here. Next to the Nabla Skin Realist Beautifying Tinted Balm, and the Nabla foundation won with 61%. So I have two shades here. I need to quickly shade match myself. I have one fair and two light. So let's see light, because I'm usually in the light tones, not really in the fairs. But this looks like it could be potentially a bit dark, but I think this is going to be a sheer product given the name. I feel like that's sunk in nicely. Yeah, this one looks pretty light. Yeah, def's not that one. Yeah, that one completely disappeared. It might look a little bit dark. I'll see. I might have to mix in a tiny amount of fair, but I'm just going to see what light does by itself. So I'm going to take a full pump of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply that with my Rare Beauty foundation brush. That was really easy to apply. It looks really nice too. The color might just be the tiniest bit too warm for me, but it's nothing too crazy. It looks really flattering, and there's a bit more coverage than I was expecting. And I was a bit nervous about the word balm in the formula. I thought it was going to be way too glowy or greasy looking, but I think that looks beautiful. It has a nice healthy amount of glow that's not too much. I just look nicely radiant. Have you guys tried this product, and what do you think about it? I think I like it so far, but we'll see how other things layer on top of it, of course. I didn't have any new in concealers, so I put up three that I already had but I haven't used in a while. So I put up the Kosas Revealer Concealer, the Josie Marin Vibrancy Concealer, and the Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Concealer, and Kosas won. I'm going to be using 03W, so it's a little bit lighter in tone compared to just 03. I'm so excited to use this again. I've missed it. I don't know, I've just been preoccupied with other concealers as of late. I'm really excited to see what Kosas's next launch is, because I just love them so much. So many of their products are like my top holy grails. This is definitely one of them. It just looks amazing. I just love that concealer so much. Now that I've given a chance for the foundation to settle, it looks beautiful. It just looks like my skin. Look, I'll bring you guys up close so you can see the texture on my skin texture, but it's very undetectable. I think it looks very flattering, especially in my drier area right here and over here. It's just kind of hydrating that area. It's not clinging to any of that texture at all. I think the only thing that I can visibly see is that it's just slightly too warm for me, but that's easily fixable. I like it. Now for setting powder, I gave you guys the option between the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder, the loose version, or the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Setting Powder, which is also a loose one, and the NARS powder one with 63%. Honestly, I was expecting the Makeup Forever one to win, but here I am surprised once again by you guys. So I haven't used this powder in a very long time. I really like it occasionally. I feel like it has its place. It really, I want to say dehydrates, but it's not in a bad way, you know? I like to turn to this powder when I'm needing my makeup to stay put and not look greasy throughout the day. So I'm going to start by putting it under my eyes. I'm curious to see how this goes with the Kosas powder. I don't know if I've tried that. Maybe, but I don't recall. Oh yeah, that looks like a good match. This is one of those powders that I initially didn't really like, but I started reaching for it more and more. And I'm also going to set my forehead and the center of my cheeks and a little bit on my chin. I'm using this Moda brush. This is Omnia Balm 125 brush. The only problem with this powder is the sifter lets out a lot, so you have to be careful not to spill it everywhere. It's happened to me a couple times. That Nabla foundation looks really nice set as well. With that, I feel like that looks good. Okay, I'll give you guys a close-up of the base. I think things are starting off on a good foot here. Looks pretty solid to me. Now to bronze. I'm very excited for either product, so it was a win either way for me. So Iconic London launched these contour duos. So it looks like this. It's very tiny and compact, but on the bottom you get a cream, and on the top here you get a powder, which feels very creamy. I swatched both. I did take a picture of the cream before I swatched it. Oh my god, I had such a little incident. I put on my macro lens on my phone just so I can get a good close-up of the texture because it looks really, really cool. It almost looks like a cushion foundation, but I was able to get a picture of it. Then I dropped my lens right into the cream, which made this thing fly, and I caught it in mid-air, and then things weren't done. I stuck my nail right in there. It was just chaos for like 10 seconds. Like, it was wild. Anyways, I got two shades, Tan Shadow and Medium Shadow. This is Medium Shadow and this is Tan Shadow. These are both creams, and here are the powders. I'm going to be going in with this one. I feel like this is the perfect shade for where my skin's at. I'm very interested to see how this compares to the Patrick Ta duo that I loved so dearly. So I'm gonna start off with the cream on the bottom. Did I mention that these won? I think I forgot to mention that. The other product I had put up is this Trini London Golden Glow Gel Bronzant. I'll have to try this out another time. But yes, Iconic London won. So I'm taking my Melt 777 brush and I'm starting off with the cream. It feels kind of moussey in a sense, but very, very creamy, and it looks like it's going to be a sheerer formula. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay, okay. I think this is going to be good. Very sheer, okay. It pops a little bit more on camera. In person, I don't really see much happening. It's just a subtle little shadow that's appearing, which I do enjoy. It's interesting, although it's pretty sheer, a lot of product goes a long way. Like, it spreads really, really nicely, and it's diffusing beautifully as well. I tried to look these up and I couldn't find them online yet, so I'm hoping that these are live by the time this video goes up. And I also misplaced the info card, so I don't really know much about these, to be honest. So just really getting my raw first impressions without any background on the product. Yeah, this is so crazy. It shows up so well on camera, but like I can barely see it in person. That's very, very soft and very natural looking. I dig it. But now I'm going to switch my brushes and I'm going to try out the top pan, which is the powder, which when I swatch the powder, it feels very hydrated for a powder. So I'm excited to see how this layers. I will definitely try the powder on its own one of these days for my roundup. Okay, things are getting funky. It's making it look really, really patchy. Can you see? Weird. It just like completely took off all of the work I was just doing. It's making me look dirty. Oh no. Okay, I'll bring you guys up close so you can maybe see it in action a little bit better. I'm gonna try to be very gentle. Yeah, pretty much. It almost looks like it's battling each other like oil and water. It could be because of the foundation as well. I don't really know. It's almost like it's just entering my pores and making me look dirty. Do you see on my nose here? I just look like I got back from the woods. That looks terrible. Should I restart and try the Trini London one? Because this is awful. I don't want to continue looking like this. Like, look at that. How did it go all the way down there? That is so strange. I'm just gonna try to remove the whole thing because I don't really feel like washing my face and restarting every step. I'm just gonna try to see if the rest of the foundation on my brush here can kind of remove all of that. I was looking forward to using those all week. Damn it. I'm just gonna take a sheer amount of the foundation again, really work it into my brush. So I'm not adding like another whole layer of foundation. I'm just trying to buff it away. Maybe you guys are learning a little new trick here. Sometimes if my makeup is looking questionable, I do this instead of re-washing my entire face and restarting. Especially if I'm in a rush, I feel like I'll be much happier now instead of moving forward with that soot on my face. Okay, that was very weird. I was not expecting that in the slightest. So I'm going to try out the Trini London Golden Glow Gel Bronzant in the shade Gaia. Looks like a really pretty color. That texture looks beautiful. So I'm going to be using my other Melt 777 brush to apply. Let's hope that this is a good one. I didn't like how the other one looked so different on camera than in real life. I've never experienced that. This looks a lot more smooth, like it translates the same in person as in camera. So that makes me less nervous. Imagine if I used this and then I got pictures taken and it was just like lines everywhere. Oh my god. This is such a better experience. That looks beautiful. That was so easy to blend out and work with. It's very jelly feeling and it was really easy to diffuse, and yeah, great experience. And I think that color is beautiful. I thought it might be a bit too warm, but now that it's on, I feel like it looks pretty good. Oh, I'm so happy I made the switch. Anyways, now let's move on from bronzer. Sheesh. Okay, now for highlighter, I put up 3. So I put up another product from Trini London. This is the Right Light in the shade Candlelight. Beautiful, warm champagne shade. I also put up the Catrice More Than Glow highlighter. I really like this. Look how there's that beautiful flower on the packaging, but when you open it up, it's like the imprint matches that. Isn't that cool? I thought that was a beautiful detail. And then the last product is this Bobbi Brown and Ulla Johnson collab. First of all, can we appreciate this packaging? The front is this beautiful fabric. The collection also came in this beautiful little makeup bag. I love this print. So pretty. But wait, the inside is also pretty. Look at that. It's marbled and there's a beautiful imprint, and this one won with 4,000 votes. Excited to see how this applies. It looks so beautiful. Kind of sad to rub a brush in there, but here, let's just appreciate its perfect state one more time before I go like this. Okay, I'm just really swirling my brush so I get a mixture of all the colors because I don't want it to be too light. I think I'm not a fan of that highlighter. You guys know I'm very picky when it comes to highlighters, but I think this one is just too stark for my skin. When I'm looking ahead, I can see it kind of looking chalky when the light isn't hitting it. And when the light hits it, it's not my favorite. It looks too icy and pink for my liking. It's really pretty and reflective. I think if you were a lot paler than I was, this might be nice, but I don't know if I love it. The formula was really nice. If I look up really close at my cheeks, it looks pretty glittery, but only when you're looking really close. Like, it's not super glittery, if that makes sense, just a bit. Has a nice pearl. I I think it's too much. I'm just getting Tin Man vibes from it. Now moving on to blush, I had 4 options. So I had 2 from Trini London, 1 Lip to Cheek and 1 Flush Blush. So neither one of these won. And I also had a cream blush from Florence by Mills. I was kind of hoping that this one would win just because I've never tried anything from the brand and it's now available in Canada. You can buy it at Shoppers Drug Mart. So this one will have to wait. The blush that did win though is the Essence V Blush. And I have the shade 40 Beloved, and from what I've heard from you guys in my DMs, this is one of your all-time favorite blush formulations. So I'm excited to see for myself. I'm going to apply it with this BMX 220 Radiance brush from Moda. This whole line makes me laugh all the time. The BMX, I just think of bikes all the time. This looks really nice. It's like a pinky shade. Ooh, that is really nice. It builds really nice and slowly, but the color is there. Cute. Okay, I like that one. For pink blush, I feel like I'm very picky when it comes to pinks, but I do like that one. It has a depth to it that I enjoy. It has like a wine shade within it, you know? I think that looks nice. Now moving on to brows, I'm going to fill them in with this Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Shape and Fill Duo. I've never tried these before. I didn't have another option for like a brow filler, so I'm really excited to see how this goes. I did have a couple options for brow gels though. So I thought that this contained like a cream side and a powder side, but I think they're just 2 shades of the same formula, which is nice. I really like how the brush is in the side here. Comes out like this, little angled brush, and it doesn't end there. Look how cute this is. Ready? And there's a little baby spoolie on the other side, so you get everything you need to fill in your brows. Thought that was cool. I don't know what shade I have. I ripped off the sticker here because I thought it was kind of ugly. But anyways, I think this is the shade Brown. It says here that it's a waterproof brow putty that softly shapes and fills in brows for a natural mistake-proof look that lasts. So I'm gonna mix both shades. Yeah, they do feel just like powders once they go into the brow, but there's no fallout. When you're picking up product, there is a bit of resistance, like it feels creamy, like a creamy powder rather, but it fills in quickly. I feel like that looks nice. I'm going to take this really cute spoolie side and just comb things through to make sure everything's smooth. I dig it. I like how that looks. I recently tinted my brows, so I think that looks really nice for a quick, easy brow look. I'm always down for a super fast brow routine. So now for a brow gel. These are the 2 I put against. So the Kosas Clear Brow Gel and the Refi Brow Gel. And the Kosas Clear Brow Gel won with 60%. I was honestly expecting the Refi one to win, but I'm not complaining. Look at this packaging. It's so beautiful. It's like hypnotizing. Okay, let's put it in my brows. I can tell you right now, I think I prefer the tinted version of the Kosas brow gels just for my preferred brow look. This one just feels like a classic brow gel, kind of similar to the ABH one. I've had to dip in quite a few times to get it to be a little bit more spiky and fluffy. I say that the packaging on this is absolutely stunning, but I prefer the tinted version. So now that my brows are filled, I'm just going to quickly pop off camera to prime my eyelids, and so that you can see a brow intermission. You guys thought because I applied my brows on camera that you weren't gonna get an intermission, huh? You thought wrong. Anyways, going to be using the Fenty Beauty eye primer, and I'll be right back. Now for eyeshadow palettes, I gave you the option between 2. So the first one here is the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. So it has a bunch of pinky plums. Looks really pretty. And the other one is the Sydney Grace and Temptalia collab in the shade Quintessence. She came out with 6 palettes. This is just the one that I was most drawn to. Well, she came out with 3. 3 of them were for darker skin tones and 3 of them were for lighter skin tones. So this is the lighter skin tones version of the Quintessence palette. I really like how this one looks, but the Natasha Denona palette won the battle. Honestly, these aren't my preferred tones. I really like it against my eye color, but sometimes I think it looks weird with my golden undertone. I don't know. We'll see how it goes today. I don't know what I want to do. I know I'm going to be using the shade Psychedelic because it's a beautiful sheer pink topper. Ooh. I'm going to start off with this shade in the crease. It's the shade Go Go, and I'm really happy that this palette has a lot of her cream to powder formulas. That's one of my favorite eyeshadow formula that she offers in her palettes. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from what I see right now in this palette, which is awesome. But I'm starting with that Go Go shade in my crease. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, Amara, with a Smith brush. This is a 230. Maybe I'll do a little halo eye. I haven't done that in forever. I'm taking that same shade Amara on this pencil brush. I don't know what this one is. It doesn't have a name anymore. Wow, that Amara shade is like 10 times more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a step deeper from that Go Go shade I went in with first, but pleasantly surprised here, to be honest. Okay, with that same brush, I'm going to take some Rebellion right here. I'm gonna bring that on the outskirts as well as the inner. Why not? Oh, someone's here. Why does someone always ring my doorbell when I have like one eye done? I will never understand. Okay. Oh my god, that was the cutest experience. It turned out to be my Instacart order, and he gave me a little gift with purchase, this white chocolate bar. How sweet. To my Instacart mans, if you're watching, and I know that you are, thank you so, so much. That was so cute. It's little moments like that that makes me happy to be human, you know? Getting back to business. Also, he kept looking at my eye. I bet that looked really, really strange. Yeah. Especially these colors, I guess, that it's not finished. Looks a little bruised. That's okay. So now I'm going to incorporate that Groove shade. This one right here. I'm just going to apply that. Looks like it's a deeper purple. Now with my finger, I'm going to take that Psychedelic shade, which is this pretty shade here. Also, look at my little skull on my nail. I love it so much. Anyways, I'm gonna place that right here. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's just like a glittery sheer topper shade. And I kind of want it to sprinkle everywhere. And I'm just taking that Rebellion shade again, and I'm going to start bringing that on my lower lash line. And this is one of the cream to powder formulas, so I think it'll create a nice base for the other colors I'm going to layer. Putting that Amara shade on top of that, and I might just keep it at this. I loved all of her campaign looks. I want to try to recreate a few, but I just wanted to do a halo eye today. I was kind of in the mood. I don't remember the last time I've ever done one of these. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do this eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I adore this eye look. I'm just going to take some of the highlighter I applied on my face. I guess it kind of worked out because this was pretty pinky. Things are coming together. And I also had to double check my calendar to see if it was opposite day, because so many of the things I go in with that I expect to love, I don't like. And the things that I expect that I'm not going to super like, I love. So what's going on? I don't know. To be honest, you guys, I forgot that I had to put on some eyeliner for those magnetic lashes. Would you guys hate me if I foregoed using eyelashes today, even though you guys wanted to see them? I think I want to use them in a different video. I don't want to screw up this eye look. I like how there's no eyeliner to this look. I think it'll be too much. Don't hate me. I'll use these in an upcoming video, I promise. Plus then you'll be able to see them more because this eye look is very smoky and dramatic. But now moving on to mascara, I put up 3 options. So the Kosas, the Big Clean Reformulated Mascara, the JULIAA Fullest Volumizing Mascara, which I have tried before just in a mini version. Jamie Page got me it for our last collab, but I didn't really like it then, and I had a suspicion it was just because it was the mini size. The JULIAA didn't win. The one that did win is the Nabla Vicious Mascara, and I just dropped this thing and I broke off one of its kitty ears, and I feel very bad about it, but I guess it looks even more badass in a sense. I don't know. I really like the component of this mascara. It's very fun, and I like it because I'm definitely a cat lady. Okay, let's see how vicious this mascara is. Look how cute this wand is. I think I'm going to like it because it's so teeny tiny and I can get into the details of my lashes really nicely. That's what I suspect anyways. Whoa, it's very quick. That coated my lashes so quickly. That mascara was indeed very vicious. That applied very quickly too, and I think it looks really nice. Can't really see, maybe if I look down you can see my lashes a bit better. I'm now just gonna go with a nude eyeliner pencil just to clean up my waterline because there's a lot of shadow that got in there. It's just gonna make the look appear a bit more clean. I'm not applying a thick line in there. I'm just trying to knock off the shadow and mascara that got in there. Okay, and here are the eyes all finished. It's not what I was expecting, but I really like how it turned out, and I think that these kind of plummy pinks look really good against my skin tone. So I really like that palette for the few shades that I tried out today. What do you guys think about this eye look? I think it's really fun and dramatic. I'm happy I'm not wearing eyelashes. I think that'd just be too much at this point. So now for lips, I had 4 options up for you guys to choose from. So I had the Bobbi Brown lip tints from the Ulla Johnson collection, as well as the lip colors from that collection. I had some Trini London lip luxes, and lastly some Buxom Autumn lip gloss, which is the winner for my lips today. I didn't have 2 options for lip liners, but I did receive the new Melt Cosmetics lip liners. So one of these has to work out with one of the colors. So I have 2 shades of the Buxom gloss. I'm gonna swatch them to see which one I wanna go in with. This shade is Spiced Vanilla Latte. It's kind of like a yellow lip gloss. And this other one is Pumpkin Chai Latte. Let's hope that this one suits the look better. Okay, yeah, I think that'll be the winner. Yeah, that'll look good with the eyes very, very well. And the lip liner I'm going to use is Cashmere from the Melt Cosmetics new lip liners. Ooh, that's a nice color. I'm just running my finger across everything so everything is smooth. I don't want any harsh edges. I thought they were going to be a bit more creamy, but they feel like their other ones, to be honest. Now for the Buxom lip gloss. Okay, maybe that doesn't suit the eye look very well. It's a lot more caramelly on top of my natural lip color and that lip liner. I think that's a pretty combo by itself. All I can say is I don't understand what happened today in this video. All of the things that I thought I was going to like, I didn't like, and all of the things that I didn't expect to like, I liked. What happened? I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. Here is the finished final look. I just want to see what this look looks like with a different lip option. I think that's screwing up my like for this look. I kind of reserved the outskirts of that lip liner, and I'm just going to apply the Unrestricted Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm from NARS. I think it's going to be a better color for this look. That gloss just turned out way too caramelly. Yeah, that's way better. I feel like it suits the blush color and all the tones I have going on my eyes. It just softens it a bit. But yes, here is the finished final look. What do you guys think? I think this was an adventure. That's what I think. I don't really know if I have any final thoughts for any of the products. I feel like you'll just have to tune into this month's roundup because I don't think I have anything else to add about these products other than I already said during the video. I think I really like the foundation, I like the brows, the eyes are beautiful, I really like the blush. I really like that bronzer as well. It wore really nicely so far. I don't really love the highlighter, but for this look, I do like it. I really liked my experience with the mascara. I don't know, you let me know what you think about this look. That is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for participating and making this look come to fruition. I think it turned out really good. I'm just happy I switched up the lip now. I enjoy this look so much more. But let me know all of your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of the products I used in today's video in the description down below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.